Alright, long time no see. I'm back, don't worry. Okay, it has been a really long time since we have last talked to each other. There's some going on outside. It has been a while since last time we spoke to each other, and I hope I want you to know that I haven't forgotten. I've just been super busy. I am officially in college. Woo! College. Applause. Okay, just me. Anyway, but being in college has just definitely made me realize that there are just so many different things that are different from school that are not inputted into college. And I want to tell my fellow blind and visually impaired folks out there some different things that I have noticed and I have learned from being in college versus being in school. So yeah, let's get started. Just something that I forgot to mention earlier in the video. If you did not know, I went to the Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. And I spent 4 years, my whole high school years there. And so these are some things that I experienced, when I was in school there. So just want to clarify that. Thanks. Keep on watching. One thing I have noticed about college versus school is that at my school we definitely had a wake up system. Our overnighter would come and she would wake us up. Well, guys, my blind and visually impaired folks out there, they don't do that here. They don't have some personal alarm clock, some personal human alarm clock to come and wake you up and tell you to get ready for school. That just doesn't work here in college. We don't do that here. So yeah, let me give you a little background about my college. I go to a technical college and my major is in culinary arts. Well, I have recently decided that I'm still doing culinary arts, but I am going to get my certificate here. And one of my professors was saying that he would rather hire somebody with a certificate than hire somebody with a degree. And the only reason by that is because he wants somebody to be in the kitchen cooking, not somebody who's going to be behind a desk. And so if you have your PhD in culinary arts or your bachelor's or your master's in culinary arts, which you can get those, by the way, you're most likely going to be behind a desk doing paperwork or something more so than being out in the kitchen working, doing hands-on things. So with all that being said, I have decided to get the certificate program underway or whatever and do that, and then head over to ACC and begin my major in English and special education and get my certification in VI. This is something I'm very excited about. I have thought about this. I have prayed about this. I have looked to my friends about it, some of my friends, and they definitely think that it's a good step, and so I'm really excited about that. One of my friends was saying that. She was like, that's what I thought you should have done all along, and I'm so happy. I just wanted to do culinary arts, and I wanted to do hairdressing, and I wanted to be a masseuse, and I wanted to be a genie, and I wanted to be the Pope. I wanted to be the Pope and the president. So there were so many things that I wanted to do. And culinary arts is one of them, and English is one of them. And so now I'm going to go and get my English degree. So I'm really excited. All right, so let's move it back to where we're supposed to be. Let's go. Okay, so first off, don't go into a college, or especially a technical college, thinking that you won't have as much homework, or you won't have books to buy, or don't think that it's just going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to go straight into my technology technician. If you want to be a technician, I mean, that's all you, good for you. But going into your technician thinking that, okay, this is going to be easy. No, I don't know what that. No, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I got here and I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be great. Like, I'm going to get right into culinary arts. I'm not going to have to do math or as much math. I'm not going to have to do reading. No. That was not true. I'm in a reading class. I have math twice a week. I have a reading or English twice a week. My math class is about almost 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. It is ridiculous. We are starting over, and I have to be in this class. I mean, it's like I didn't expect this at all, and so I'm like, what do you want me to do? So sometimes it kind of backfires, and it's not that it's a bad thing because you need to know math, definitely with culinary arts, and I kind of just thought that I could scan through it or whatever, but that's not the case. But it's fine. I'm getting everything that I need to. I am excellent. I'm glad that I have the reading class because we have these books. I feel like I said that I'm glad I don't have to read, and that's not true. I love to read. I really do. Don't tell my English teacher that. But we use these books, and so I'm so glad that I am in English because we are kind of starting over with this, and I'm kind of glad because this kind of breaks it down and it starts everything over for you, and that's really good, especially with me wanting to go into English. I mean, you kind of need to know this stuff, and I know this stuff. When I was in high school, I had an excellent English teacher, but I am so glad that I was introduced to this book while I'm attending TSTC, and I love it so much. It's such a wonderful new addition to my wanting to learn English. You know what I mean? And I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting culinary, where I'm taking and gaining the experience of a chef, or gaining the experience, and then I'm going to go and bring my joy and my light to kids who need English, or not need English necessarily, but like have to learn it. I don't just know. Keep up with your homework. It's not that hard. Although, your teachers don't cut you so much slack like high school teachers do. You know what I mean? You could have it a day late. They may kind of push it off. No, they don't do that here. You have to have your homework done on time, in the email, and then now you have to go. We have this thing, and it's called Moodle. We have to go on Moodle and turn in everything on Moodle. Okay, Moodle? Why? Don't know why. You just have to. But he had, just got tagged. Yeah, you just got to do it. It's not hard. I mean, if it were easy, everybody would be coming to a technical school. But at the end of it all, it is just so worth it. Like, I can't tell you how many miracle stories I've heard about this place and what opportunities it can give. So, and that's in college. Any college, as long as you're willing to put in that effort, that's the success you're going to get out of it. Don't give up when you fail, okay? Because, failure is a part of success, because you have to fail in order to realize that you're going to succeed, because you're going to keep at it, and you're going to be awesome, and people believe in you. I believe in you. And that's the God honest truth. I don't know you. I may know you, don't know you, but I believe in you. And I know that you can do anything. And you are awesome. So keep up with that schoolwork. So with DARS, I know it may not seem like it right now, with you being in high school, because some DARS counselors are a little picky. Some will wait until you graduate before you get your technology. And that's fine too. You know what I mean? You just have to wait. Or some will go on ahead and let you have it or whatever. For school. But definitely when you get in college is definitely obviously different from school, and with that, DARS is different from when you're in high school to when you get in college. There are more things. Feel free to ask DARS. Like, I can't stress it enough how important it is to use DARS. And when I say use DARS, I mean like use them to your full advantage, as far as in terms of whatever you need. If they can supply it, and you've heard that they can supply it by other people, by other customers that have had them, then you go and you get whatever it is that you need, that DARS can provide, and you go about it, and you fight for what you want in college, because what's gonna best help you become successful in college, and DARS is there. Use them to your advantage. People. DARS is there to pay for your tuition, and they're there to help you. Like, DARS is such an amazing thing, and I encourage all blind and visually impaired people that if you do not have DARS, you need to get on it and get with DARS, because literally DARS it changes you, or not changes you necessarily, but it helps you. DARS helps you. DARS is there to cater to you. And I definitely say take DARS, because DARS is legit, and it definitely can help you with your college future and your college experience. Freshman 15 is very real. It is too real. While I was at home over the summer, I like to call it the pre-freshman 15. I gained the pre-freshman 15, and so I made a vow to myself that coming here, I needed to get back in the swing of eating healthy and doing right. And so right now, my refrigerator is full of greens, kale, broccoli, cucumbers, asparagus, brown rice and quinoa. I'm trying to eat so much healthier because I want to be healthier and lose this pre-freshman 15. So watch out for that, because your school, actually college, let me tell you something, college 9 times out of 10 has way better food than high school. Just want to let you know that it's real, it's true. Freshman 15 is real. For me, I got the pre-freshman 15. Maybe you did too. I don't know, but it's real. It's there. It's real. Everybody, you get it. I'm telling you. So in college, I definitely know there are a lot of different peer pressures out there, especially if you're living in an apartment like I am. You have roommates that are definitely different than you, and you cannot change them as much as you want to. Believe me, as much as you want to, you just can't change them. It's not your job. You can't force them to go to class. You can't force them to stop drinking. But what you can do is, if you feel uncomfortable, don't dig into that peer pressure. You can easily just stay in your room and watch TV or find other friends on campus that you can hang out with, and don't dig yourself into a bad crowd, because once you get into the bad crowd, it typically is harder to get out of the bad crowd, and you don't want to be that student that was in high school with an A or B, A and B honor roll, and then suddenly come to college and you're flunking, because that's not good either. And especially if your tuition is being paid for, you know what, you want to use that to your best advantage, and you want to make good grades so you can thank the people that paid for your tuition by getting those good grades and becoming something successful and wonderful. Trust me, I know what it is like. If that's you that feels comfortable going to a bar and going to clubs and drinking and stuff, then the only caution I would advise to you is to just make sure it's something that you want to do and not somebody peer pressuring you, because peer pressure isn't good either. So definitely make sure that whatever it is that you want to do it for you, not because somebody is peer pressuring you into it, because peer pressure is not fun. And make sure that you're not being the bully. There's so much, and thank goodness there's not really like unpopular and things like that on college campuses, because so many people scattered out or whatever. But just make sure that you are being the prime example, and you are holding your blind and visual impairment, and you are so independent. Depend on yourself, because ultimately, especially if you're going to college by yourself, with just you or whatever, depend on yourself. Do what you need to do for yourself, because ultimately nobody else is going to be there for you to help you do what you need to do and help you get your work done or whatever. So you be the best you can be and depend on yourself. That's all you can do. Hey!
What are you doing?
What'd you talk about? So that was my roommate, Adrian. It just so happens that her little brother does YouTube videos too. Go figure. So, yeah, but anyway, I hope these tips helped you guys, my visually impaired and blind buddies, BFFs in the future, BFDs, best friend dudes. Hope it helped you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, and I hope that it was really helpful for you. And if it wasn't, I hope you at least got laughs, because I do try to be a comedian, because that's one of my other things that I want to do with so many other things I want to do. I'm just a scattered butterfly. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. All right.
Peace.